Hello YouTube fans, here we are again, gardening with Vincenzo. I have a very special video today. It's going to help you empower yourself to guarantee a 50% savings on your lighting bill. Simple as changing a light bulb, very easy. You know, we all try to decrease our carbon footprint, and if you can save money in the process, that's a great thing. So this time of year, I don't know why it is this time of year, the light bulbs seem to all burn out. You know, I go from one room to another room to another room, and I change the light bulbs. Well, I did a little research, and I happened to be up at the Home Depot, and I was looking at all their different light bulbs that they had. I have 30 light bulbs in my household. I have a regular house, you know, it's a 3-bedroom. I have upstairs, downstairs. I have, you know, a couple lights outside. I have lights in my garage. I have lights here above the bar. I have a light here. I have light in the laundry room, that type of thing. And I counted them all up, and I have almost 30. And so I was thinking, wow, that's a lot of energy usage. You know, the average cost per kilowatt hour is 11 cents, I think is the national average when I researched it. And the average use of a light bulb is 3 hours a day, because, you know, during the evening you have this light on, this one's off, that type of thing. Well, today I just wanted to run down a few things here to actually save you about 50%. And it's closer to 75% on what your cost is and what your energy usage is. So you're really decreasing your carbon footprint. If everybody in America did this, it would make a very, very big dent. And, you know, like I say routinely, you know, we can save this planet 1 yard at a time, beginning with your own. So I'm going to begin right with my own right here. All right, what you see right here is a regular, you know, soft white 60-watt bulb. This 60-watt bulb uses 43 watts of energy going into it for a 60-watt bulb. This is kind of an eco-friendly soft white. This one right here, this is a fluorescent light. This is an incandescent light. And this one uses 25 watts. This one right here, the Eco Smart, is on sale right now at Home Depot. You can get a 16-pack for $15.96. So that makes them roughly $1 a piece. These bulbs last 13 years with average usage. These bulbs may last 2 years. These bulbs only last not even a full year. It's 0.9. That's the rating. So I have 30 bulbs. If I was using this one, it would be 30 times 43 watts. This one would be 30 times 25 watts. This one right here uses 8 watts. And it lasts for 13 years. It costs $1 per bulb. And let me put my specs on here. My cheaters. And the life on this one, based on 3 hours a day, is 13.7 years. The estimated yearly energy cost is 0.96. It's less than $1. Less than $1. This one right here, which only lasts 1 year, costs more than one of these. This costs several times one of these. So if you take 30 bulbs times 8, that's 240 watts. If I lit every bulb in my house, 240 watts per hour. This one at 43 watts, and this is a 60-watt bulb, and it says right on there uses 28% less energy. Well, this one at 8 watts and this one at 43 watts, this one is 5 times more energy efficient than the regular incandescent bulb. If you have a fluorescent eco-friendly at 25 watts, this bulb right here, this EcoSmart, and it's the classic glass bulb. It looks like a regular bulb. This is a bright white, and these are dimmable. If you have a dimmer, and I have a dimmer in my kitchen, if you know, you can use these and dim them even down. So this one compared to this one is 25, this one is 8. This is 3 times more costly than to use these. These come in a nice pack. There was 4 of them in the case. They look exactly like a regular incandescent glass bulb, but they're LED. Now I've replaced them. I have ceiling fans that hold 3 lights in my living room and all 3 of my bedrooms. I have 2 lamps in the living room. I have my garage. I have the overhead light here, and in my laundry machine room. So if you replaced, the total cost for my 30 bulbs was $30. So that's $1 a bulb is what it's costing me to save 50% to 75% on my actual energy usage, which transmits into dollars and cents per month by a factor of 5. And so there you have it. Right now, Home Depot, you can get a 16-pack for $15.96. I bought 2 of them. It gives me 32 bulbs. I have already exchanged them. This is an energy efficient fluorescent light, so it uses 28% less, 60 watts, so it only uses 43 watts. Most of the incandescent bulbs, if they say 60 watts, that's what they're pulling, 60 watts. So if your average, cost of lighting your home would be, say, $100 a month using traditional lighting. This, switching over to these at the cost of $1 a bulb, and they last for 13 times longer than these do, and probably at least 10 times longer than these do. Your average savings from switching over to these EcoSmarts that only use 8 watts as opposed to 43, as opposed to 25, total cost $100. These ones right here at 8 watts are 5 times more efficient than the regular ones, 3 times more efficient than the fluorescent eco bulbs. You're going to save 50% to 3/4 on your lighting bill. That transmits down to money in your pocket every month. So I was excited to find out the research on this. The lighting is exceptional. In my bathroom from one of my previous videos, I just replaced the ceiling tile. And I kind of stumbled upon this because Home Depot is the only one that sells individual tiles. And I didn't need a whole case. I normally support the Lowe's down here in Gibsonia, which they have a 10% discount for military. Their service is pretty good. But I went to the Home Depot because they were the only ones that had these EcoSmarts in the classic glass. So I just wanted to share that with you today regarding how you can decrease your carbon footprint, how you can decrease your energy usage, and put 50% more money back into your pocket from your lighting bill. A simple thing, as simple as changing a light bulb. Here's another tip. if you have an electric water heater, you know, people have these regular shower heads. You know, some of them are, you know, fancy. They pulse, they do this, they do that. That might be a 20 gallon per minute, or 20 gallons an hour on the shower head. You can change that to a 1.5 energy efficient shower head. And so there you go. You're you know, as soon as you take a hot shower, you know, you immediately hear your hot water tank kicking on. So that's another energy savings here. That is, again, decreasing your carbon footprint. You know, the cost of one of those eco shower heads, they're inexpensive. I put one on both my showers here, and one of them is a fancy one. So here's a couple of tips. Save you some money, decrease your carbon footprint, you know, without having a carbon tax, and putting some money back in your pocket. In fact, it's a substantial savings back into your pocket. So I'm highly recommending these Eco Smarts. I was just amazed at the difference in the energy usage, but I was further amazed by the cost of the bulb, which is only $1 a piece, and the life expectancy based on 3 hours a day, which is an average, and 11 cents on a kilowatt hour. So I hope that people want to decrease their footprint, their carbon footprint. I hope that they want to save some money, because this is a substantial savings. And if you feel that this video demonstrating and explaining how you can save, you know, a fair amount of money on your lighting costs, I have a donate button on my homepage on my YouTube channel. I'd love to hear how much money people are saving. If you feel inclined, a $1 donate to support the channel, that would be great. If you just want to utilize the information that's here, that would be great, because I'll know that I encouraged other people to decrease their carbon footprint and put some money back in their pockets. All right, this is another video, Gardening with Vincenzo. Like and subscribe. Visit my Facebook page, Gardening with Vincenzo LLC. Visit my website on GoDaddy, Gardening with Vincenzo. Like and subscribe, pass the word. Remember, we can save this planet 1 yard at a time, beginning with your own. You are what you eat, and fresh is always best. That doesn't get any fresher than fresh picked. Grow as a person, plant a garden, decrease your carbon footprint, put some money back in your pocket. All right, here we go. Another video, Gardening with Vincenzo. Thanks for spending some time. Love to hear from folks. I'd love to hear from people regarding how much money they saved switching over to these LED lights. Same amount of lighting, 60 watt equivalents, as opposed to these other two. And, you know, I've made the transformation, and I'm pleased as punch. You know, every month you get a light bill, you know, every month. So again, you think that this is a viable, worthwhile video? Let me know how much money you saved. If you feel inclined, hit that dollar donate button on the home page of my YouTube channel. All right, Gardening with Vincenzo. Be safe out there, America.